Greetings and salutations. This is the voice of Loquacious of Herd, bringing you his afterthoughts on My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, Season 5, Episode 14, titled Canterlot Boutique. I heartily suggest that you find and watch the episode itself, sans commentary, before proceeding with either this Afterthoughts review or viewing my full reaction, which is hosted at the link in the description. Be warned, this Afterthoughts review will contain spoilers for the episode. With that out of the way, a note before we move on to the review itself. This spoken herd review will be relatively brief, as there was a more extensive written herd segment produced for this episode. That written herd segment is available in Google Drive, under details, in the blind reactions description. Back from the mid-season hiatus, and here we are, kicking off 2015's month of Raritimber with Canterlot Boutique, the first of 3 Rarity-centered episodes. Once again, we see a long-term story arc and its associated character development, reaching a moment of transition. Not so much an end or close, because in My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, the ending of one story often serves as the foundation for new stories. One chapter ends, one door closes, but others open in their place. Since the beginning of the show, Rarity has spoken of her desire to break into the high society world of Canterlot, to open a boutique of her own in that city of glamour and sophistication. And now, after seasons of work at building up her business, making the right social connections, and investing her resources, Rarity's ready to set up shop. I like how she is keeping her old Carousel boutique in Ponyville, as well as opening her new branch, the Canterlot Carousel. Branching out, expanding, growing like this, there are challenges involved, substantial challenges, and in this episode we explore some possible ones. Chief among them, poor communication with the ponies one must work with to ensure that everything runs well in the new locale. My favorite thing about Sassy Saddles, cast in a somewhat antagonistic role for most of this episode, is that Sassy isn't wicked or mean. Her undercutting of Rarity's vision and joy with the new shop, and its overwhelming success, is not a matter of ill intention. No, Sassy's intentions are good, very good, but she's operating off of an entirely different playbook than Rarity. They're nowhere near being on the same page. And as a result, in spite of both of their best efforts, things reach a crisis and nearly fall apart, sinking the whole business. Thankfully, Sassy can learn to adapt, and Rarity can persevere, holding true to her artistic vision over commercial success. Even better, Sassy can take responsibility for her role in the near failure of the venture, offering to resign, and best of all, Rarity can see the truth of the situation, forgive Sassy, and keep her on board. For while Sassy seemed to be an antagonist, the real villain of the piece was miscommunication and lack of understanding. That is something that felt quite real, very grounded, and was, I thought, handled well throughout this episode. Once again, kudos to all involved. The second half of the season is off to a good, one might even say, a fabulous start. If you wish to see my full reaction to My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, Season 5, Episode 14, titled Canterlot Boutique, the link, as I mentioned earlier, is in the description. Feel free to leave any comments or likes for that reaction here on this Afterthought review. In addition, the full text of the original written herd segment for my blind reaction to Canterlot Boutique is available in Google Drive under details in the video's description. And until next time, as always, kindly remember, y'all are awesome. Stay awesome.